What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Johnny G for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. Tabletop Takeout Tuesday. What's up, everyone? Thank you for joining me here. You know, this is a series that I do every Tuesday where I give you bullet points of why I like a particular game. Maybe what it is that I love about it hitting the table. Now, today we're going to go into a very small little mindset that is so huge. Oh, it is a dichotomy unto and in of itself. Barely get that out, but I got it out for you. So, my friends, I want to tell you about a game that I've had some fun with, and that's what I like to do. If I have fun, I want you to know about it. So, why don't you join me down the table, and together we're going to discover what it is that I like and love about tiny, epic dungeons. Come on, I'll see you down the table. That's right, tiny, epic dungeons. It shouldn't surprise me by now, but it always still kind of does a little bit how much they actually pack in these boxes. These boxes are exploding with fun and adventure, every single one of them, and Dungeons is no different. Scott Arms and Gamelyn Games has just continued to come out with one fun game after another in this tiny epic series. Sure, some a little bit more than others, depending on who you are. We all have our favorites in the series, but they deliver something that we can look forward to every single time. And this title is no different. I didn't have much of a problem with the rule book. I've heard some negative things about it. I didn't really have that hard of a time getting through it. I don't know why I didn't. Others did have a hard time. Well, I didn't. Maybe I didn't get everything right. Maybe I feel like I eventually did. But no, I found the rule book fairly easy to get through. It taught me what I needed to know quickly enough, and definitely helped me show others how to play this game so we could try some experiences with the adventures that it has available to it. So that was all good. The rulebook, it all just came together for me. Now, I don't think I've ever actually said this, what I'm about to say before, but oddly enough, I kind of feel like this game plays better with a larger player count. Now, usually a larger player count muddles things up and slows the game down, and it just gets annoying. But in this case, some of the things actually feel like they play through better, and this whole system in general a little bit more accurately, a little bit more of a better build-up to things. You get a chance for with the multiplayer, and I don't think I've ever said that a multiplayer is better than a lower count, or a higher count is better than a lower count. I don't think I've said that before, so I wanted to point that out. All right, now I should have mentioned this right up front. I want to say that this is a crit hit when it comes to the components. And the reason I'm pointing that out so specifically right now is because this is the first tiny epic game, the first Gamelyn Games' tiny epic game in any of the series that has actual miniatures. Usually meeples of one form or another is what's used by them, and I've never had a problem with that. But to see actual D&D, well, they're a little bit smaller than standard D&D miniatures, which was a little bit annoying for me. But that has nothing to do with the game itself. The miniatures look absolutely beautiful. And again, I say this so often, and every time I say it, I swear to you, my friends, it's true. They make me wish I had fostered the time to learn the skill to paint miniatures, because they are crying to be painted. If you're a painter of miniatures, if you're a miniature collector, that might be reason enough to check this game out, to get it, to have these miniatures for it. But all the components are great. The silk screen for the monster meeples, they look amazing. And it's not just a silk screen, but they're shaped all differently. So between the unique shapes and the silk screening, it comes to life. Everything component-wise comes to life in this tiny epic dungeon game. That's worth it. So much replayability in this game. Not just because of the number of characters that you have to choose from, but it's the number of everything that this is giving you. It's giving you a large number of playable characters, especially if you got the deluxe, and if you got the expansion, you have a ton of miniature heroes to choose from. But there's also just the minions. There are tons of different minions in this game that can litter things around and make your life miserable. And the same thing can be said with the bosses. There's more than enough that when you combine this all together, you're potentially going to be playing this game forever before replicating anything that you've already done completely. Replayability is an important thing, and this delivers. I gotta say, this is the tiny box game for any D&D/Pathfinder fans out there that have been looking or just curious about a small box board game version of a fun RPG fantasy. I mean, this isn't so much RPG, but it really does fill this sensation for you that you are playing a D&D style game, because it is just such a good little big fantasy board game. So don't take my word for it. Go watch a playthrough and come to your own conclusions about how you feel about Gamelyn Games' tiny epic dungeons. Hey, we're here! You're here! Let's start this Tabletop Takeout Tuesday with a bang! No, that's stupid. A bang, like fireworks here or something? Alright. Let's open my mouth and something will happen. That's what she said. Shoot me now. No, wait till you get home.